Shalom and Namaste. Jesus Fish here. Yeah, I'm out here on the land still, wetland, I should say, in Florida. Just listening to the space. You can hear the ducks and the. Actually, that's frogs. Yeah, I had a tree frog out there the other day. I'm trying to learn how to live in this little RV. I am doing the best I can to be a minimalist. Low carbon footprint, right? That's what they say. So yeah, I'm trying to do that. I just cooked hot dogs, I think, for the first time ever in the RV. Yeah. Matter of fact, there's my leftovers. Haven't even finished yet. My dog hasn't even finished his yet. Anyway, I am pretty much I'm waiting for my Nissan Rogue to finish getting worked on, or at least diagnosed, so that I can get the claim for it, for the body or the motor, depending. It could be found that the accident could have caused it, so I'm hoping that that's the case. But either way, I'm just hoping to. I just rather have my car back. I mean, I like this Bronco, but I don't want to get used to it. It's too nice, and it ain't what I got, and I don't have the inverter that's in the back of it. But yeah, hopefully this next week I'll be getting my carburetor for my my generator, which I had to kind of put off. I'm kind of in this space where I don't know what to do, having to wait, because now I went to the mechanic today and talked to him, and they said they hadn't done the diagnostic yesterday because they didn't have a serpentine belt. And if I'd have known that, I'd have went and got the serpentine belt switched out a couple of days ago, Anyway, so said they'll probably won't even get into the diagnostic until tomorrow at this point, after I got the serpentine belt to them today. So hopefully they get that on and they do the diagnostic, and it's cheap enough one way or the other that I can afford to fix it. It was driving good before the accident. I don't see how it wasn't the accident that caused it, but it's just kind of I don't know. It wasn't doing it before, eating up serpentine belts, and then afterwards it was. So to me, that tells me that it was the accident that caused it. But I guess if they can't prove that, then they won't pay for it. I don't see how. I mean, and they say they don't have to prove anything, but they just give a diagnostic. Well, if you give the diagnostic and you don't charge me, then it will come out of the State Farm that's paying for it. I mean, they got up to $25,000 in claim to help for whatever damages were brought to my vehicle. And if those were damages brought to my vehicle and they aren't paid for, then again, I'm just the fall guy, Like, I don't see how it always happens that I end up having to pay for other people's debts. I mean, it's like a consistent American thing, You don't do something wrong and they charge you for it. Huh. I hate how this country works. Anyway, yeah, I guess you can't fight it, because then when you go to fight it and you don't have their money, right, then you can't win, because you have to have their money to fight it. And so if you're fighting on their money, then they've won already, you know? Like, I don't even see that I should have to fight anything other than for myself to be justified in the image of Christ, you know? Like, that's the only reason I ever fight for anything, is because someone else is trying to justify that I'm not living in the Spirit of Christ, or the Spirit of Christ isn't living in me. And those two together are what I am, the marriage of God, the third Adam sinned. So it's like just a whole crock of shit is what I see of these people acting like I don't have the authority to even be. Oh, you're not allowed to come off of the cross. We put you there. You have to stay there. And if you're saying that you're in that guy, Jerry, well, then we're going to kill you as a blasphemer. Well, then how will I ever come if I'm never allowed in the one that I come in? Are you just always going to kill me every time I come and say that the blood of the Lamb was sufficient? Because you keep killing the lamb every time I come? Is that how this game goes? How many times do I have to die before I can be the one to come? I guess we'll find out. What a long, strange trip it's been. Jesus loves you.